needs for peace of mind. I'm like Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds. I'm trying to manifest the things in my subconscious mind that I have always.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
You gotta go for YouTube.
And it will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by DeMonte.
Let's go, Craig.
Down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd.
Damn, my man hurt or something? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's still hurt. This motherfucking man.
Fuck him.
Chuba Hubbard. Let's go, Chuba.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he's
Chuba get it done.
2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Hubbard. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Chuba getting in there.
Defense can hold him to a field goal.
He ain't.
What a win that would be.
ETN was stepping. ATN, ETN, FTND. That nigga be stepping. Chuba be stepping though.
So they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go for this.
It's Hubbard.
Oh,
He's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back.
we gotta go for that. We're on the
The
1.
run is turned away on 4th and goal from the
That's
2.
it.
And the Seahawks
That's
able to
good.
come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. Running left, it's Barkley. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And
Ooh,
able to
good
get
move.
it across the 20 before they get to it. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Isaiah Oliver there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage.
Good is that?
They did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A loss on that play, and now now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen.
Try to get it.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Lets this one rip toward Grant. This is caught inside the 15. So close.
I thought I was picking that.
All the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. Allen taking it himself.
I don't know, folding up. Barkley eating. I didn't even score.
Only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of them.
Oh, he got it in there. I thought we had you on the edge. I couldn't click on nobody, though.
Josh Allen taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson.
Oh.
Good. This is Eric Ebron. And some space here. There he goes from the sideline.
He got low. Hell yeah, bro. I thought you was going to pick that. I meant to hit L1.
After the catch, as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play.
Got them blocked. Put it together. Hey, don't run out the catch, man.
There's absolutely no way that's going to stop him.
And you can see the
run out the catch, rat.
After the catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Barkley hit in the ball.
Oh, hey, we got that ball.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders have become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
And it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Damn,
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Speed, put my young boy Ty Johnson in.
He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson.
Oh, he's back right up.
Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Oh, fuck that up. Oh, get his ass.
As he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Get his ass. Oh, choke that.
Out of here, bro. I ain't track him, bro.
I don't know what it happened.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, man. And as soon as I threw it, I seen him back up.
A handoff to Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself.
Here's Allen.
Oh, I thought I was mine.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Still fucking his weight ass up.
There on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. In the slot on the right is Graham. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he
this nigga's missing.
Josh Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
We definitely can't eat.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Johnson on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. His incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 32 that time. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Hubbard again.
Let's go. Get in there, Chuba.
Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. McManus's point after is good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed.
No way that big they was supposed to put that ball up, though.
But fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. That's
out to Hill, good catch.
Complete.
What's more?
Just a yard or two.
No, I'm not going to block one.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA.
Mr. Bear was a white one, dirty white one.
The 31 down on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Damn, we still got him, though.
Run on 1st down.
That's had a big hit, I missed.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Saquon Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the
hell
line.
Yeah, give me that bumble.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Flushed out
how he ain't hitting him. This nigga stepping on me with this dumbass quarterback. Josh Allen stepping. He missed him out. Goofy Edmonds.
That familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to look at that bumble.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Them is big stops right there.
Because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Come back, Hayden.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Let's go, Duvernay.
Taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this is
Let's go.
Touchdown Broncos. Eric Ebron. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Put it on the money.
On just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 2. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. He's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Right here.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and hurt them later.
That is caught by Williams for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Williams, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's play after is good.
Super Bowl champ.
It's a 9-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And going deep for Hill. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picking that nigga out here.
Demonte Kazin. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
He breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's taken down after
he ain't fast enough. He was fast enough. He was gone.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
He was wide open. Bronco believe that was.
3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good.
Oh, good.
Extends their lead by 2 more. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play.
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, if these guys want to
him, he's been killing us.
Perfect second half and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try to win this one.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Well, with that.
Now Jackson. Eluding but I think the ball's out.
Oh.
And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Let us see that whole
Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, they have to block it out like hell. All the momentum.
And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And deep in his own territory.
Oh, another one.
It's and he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
It's never a good place on the field to fall.
Hey, and I fucked it up. I fell on the other side. That's why I said, ooh, bro.
In your own red zone.
When I clicked on him by the perfect time, I guess.
Automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble that, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver.
They did, Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flush to his right.
Oh, he got us.
And that's
Oh, man, I started looking down at the lineman. Good shit.
This for a change in field position. From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No, I got holding.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. They'll try to run forward Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. It's complete. Swings it out to his
I'm trying to watch that stat. That was a good block on good.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there.
I missed you. I was there the whole fucking time.
Into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not a good return here at all. He'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to play the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the fourth quarter.
Stay patient, too, bro.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
This one taken in by Cephas.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jackson now.
He gets this complete to Cephas.
Y'all hitting the heck out of him every time he catch that ball. I ain't gonna lie on that one.
And it's a first down.
That was the second time y'all popped him. That play hit. Perfect time it hit for him.
And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.